Hi guys, I think I promised to give you an update on my seed and seedling growing, I'm gonna call it a system. So here is everything from a little farther away. Basically I have a shelf that I then attach these lights to, and then I can place 4 of these 10 by 20 trays with different numbers of cell trays. So I think I posted a video when I mixed the soil, seedling mix actually to start the seeds. That is this. I still have a few seeds here trying to grow, but mostly I had tomato seedlings here, and as you can see, I couldn't even use all of them, even though I have, so there's 72 here, 72 here, and then 72 here, so that is what, 216, is it? Tomato plants. All of them were started here, and I even have some left that I couldn't use. I didn't have room, so that's how I start my seeds. I have a full video of it, and then so these were just transplanted maybe 2 days ago, and pretty soon you will see how quickly they're gonna grow. I start my tomatoes just a little bit later than peppers, and here are the peppers. They have been here for about a week, so they were pricked out about a week ago, and they were about the size of tomato plants, just really tiny. And as you can see, they grow pretty quickly. I would like to think that they have all the conditions that they need right now, so they grow pretty quickly. This year I'm testing new trays, and I have to say so far they are not as good as the ones before, but I suppose they're gonna be okay. It's just one of those things that I think we all kind of after some time we figure out what works, what doesn't, and so on. So my previous cell trays were better because they were deeper, and for peppers these are going to be okay, but for tomatoes they're too shallow, and basically it is what it is this year, so maybe I'll see about an update for next year. And here is more peppers, and then I started some lettuces which are gonna go out to harden tomorrow, and then so I'm gonna leave them outside for a few days, like during the day, bring them inside over the night, and 2 days like that, and then the third night I'm gonna leave them outside, and they will harden enough for about 5 days before I literally transplant them into the garden. I normally don't grow much of cold weather crops at this time, so it's March 8th, but you know, before the peppers start, before they're ready to harvest, you kind of need some food before that. So lettuces are a great food to kind of bridge that gap between cold season and warm season vegetables in the garden, or food that you can harvest in the garden. And this year I'm testing something new. I have some flowers for the first time. I'm starting them too, so we'll see how that goes. And again, more peppers. You can see some really nice hot peppers. I think they're growing beautifully. I'm testing some different varieties that are pretty hard to grow, but I grew them last year. They did very well, so I'm going to have a few plants for myself this year, and then I'll share a few. So basically, that's really what it is, and I hope you like it. I hope this gives you an idea of how many plants you can grow in a really small space. So this shelf is, I think, 6 feet tall, 6 feet tall, 4 feet wide, and probably about 1 foot deep. And there is 5 tiers. I usually use about 4. So you can grow, what is it, about like about 800 plants really, um, in that little space amount of space, and the setup is not that bad. um, so it's not the best. It could be improved upon. I had it set up, the lights uh, were set up a lot better last year, but the lights work great. However, the little brackets that come with them are really, uh, what should I say, iffy. They're not holding the lights that well. And then this is what I came up, PVC pipe. I basically secured the bracket with a little screw, and so that, this one PVC pipe could hold all 3 lights. So I have 3 lights for each shelf, and the plants have plenty. That's plenty for the plants. I've been doing this for, I want to say, 5-6 years or so, and they do very well. So now one thing that I'm missing here is a fan. Uh, right now they really could benefit from a little bit of wind or a fan, and that is something that I haven't figured out yet. There are little fans that could be purchased and secured, let's say one here, one on the other side. I think they call them like computer fans or something. So they're small enough that they could be used for this system, and but enough, I guess, for these. And that's what I'm planning to do. But until then, what I've been doing, because I have a window right behind this shelf. So during the day, I open the front door and that window, and that kind of creates a little drafty area. It's not enough, I have to say, but I do raise great plants. They give and they look gorgeous, and considering how many are here in such a small place. But fans would be better, and I also bring a big fan, and I just kind of blow a little bit of air from farther away to them, at them, and that will kind of help them be a little bit more stable, and because they need that wind to be robust. So I'll see what if I'm gonna be buying those little computer fans. I have no idea what they're called. I think that's what they call them. But from what I saw in the picture, they look about this size. So this is the timer. I have everything on the timer. So right now I'm giving light for 16 hours. And it's just one of the, I'm assuming there are different ones, but let me know if you want me to post links to these, where I purchased all of this. And it's really easy. Once you set it up, it's really easy to have all of this work on its own. The only thing you need to do at this point is really to water the plants, but basically you could connect even the little fans, if you have them, to this automatic timer, and then you would run them however long you want. But again, I hope this has been encouraging for you to grow plants for your garden, even if it's just a few. That's fine. However many you need to grow. I have a small garden too. But you know, some people grow them in pots, and other people, like even if you just have a balcony, you can start a few seeds, a few plants that will eventually produce the food for you. And look, aren't they gorgeous? Uh, Hope you like it. Let me know if you have any questions.